Indian Oil petrol pump. Now a new petrol pump came, Geo BP petrol pump. My junior, I was 85 batch SLC, 10th standard. My 2-year junior, this Thomas Alex Nachipadan, he is the owner of the Geo in Pulinjod. We cannot use it because it is around 7 kilometers away. When I go to wife's house, I can put some petrol at that time. It is on the way to my wife's house in Pulinjod. Because we go to Kangarapadi through Pulinjod most of the time. Not some, almost all the time. We go through Kangarapadi to Pulinjod. So when I go to wife's house, I can use it. Geo BP. It will be useful for people in the Kaderip Pulinjod area. Not other side of the Kaderip area. I would say that Padandotam. Mostly useful for people in this Padandotam Pulinjod area. Oh, that is that Volvo bus of KSRTC. That now that bus is rare. Before the central government gave some 2004 to 14 period, they give some 100 buses to Kochi Corporation and not Kochi and Kochi city. It is a bus going connecting the outskirts of the city with the city. It is a 100 buses I think they gave to Kochi, 50 buses they gave to Tirunelveli. So from the satellite towns to it operates from satellite towns of the Kochi to so Movatura is a satellite town. Movatura, Thodupuzha and our satellite towns of Kochi. So the Thodupuzha is Idukki district. I think Movatura. From Movatura, some are going to Thodupuzha also. Actually, it was intended to work within the district. Now I think that that period is over. Now they are running all over Kerala. Before it was intended to, it was given to work between in the city, from the city to the outskirts. So from city center to 50 kilometers from the city center, any part of the district. There are buses from city to Movatura. There are buses from city to Kodamangalam. There are some city to Cherthala or something like that. Cherthala is an Appalachia district, not Cherthala, maybe before that. So these buses were running from Kochi city center to the other satellite towns in the Ernakulam district. So people could people in the satellite towns, they could visit the Kochi city. Actually, I wonder why Kochi Metro is not running vehicles to Movatura from Movatura and other area is Chotanikere area. Actually, Kochi Metro should run the connecting buses from. It will be useful for the metro traffic. They run buses from to Movatura, from Tripunithura to Movatura and Tripunithura to that Chotanikere area. Now only the Tripunithura base station has started, so I think it will come in future. Because connecting buses are needed from Tripunithura to Movatura and Tripunithura to Chotanikere area. Then only people could utilize the metro properly. Not in people coming from outskirts of the city, they could use metro properly if there is a connecting bus service. Kochi Metro used to run to airport. I think they are planning or running. I don't know. People going to office maybe 5-10 minutes late, but they don't worry about the traffic. They just drive like that. 1500 liter petrol. I put this premium petrol. It around 13 liters petrol, 4,500 rupees. So 130 kilometers it will run comfortably. I used to put 2,500, so it will run around 220 to 30 kilometers, maybe up to 250 kilometers. 2,500 rupees. Sometimes it run. Last time it ran up to 259 kilometers. It came to reserve, so I think it was less than 250 kilometers. So the mileage will be somewhere 10 only in the local trips. Mileage of Toyota is lesser. Suzuki is the yardstick for mileage. Suzuki petrols now you will get over 15 kilometers per liter most of them. Toyota you don't get more than 10 kilometers per liter. Most of their vehicle, no. I think Corolla and all less than this one. Etios is the maximum having the Etios petrol is having the maximum mileage. It is getting 10 in local these small trips like 2 to 3 kilometer trips and 12 or 12 to 4, 12, 13, 14. If you go from here to Perimala, you may get 12 to 14 kilometers. Long trips like running from here to Perimala or something like that, you may get higher mileage. Local trips, I generally runs of the how many kilometers? 40,000 kilometers, no? How many kilometers it is run? Let me check. 32,300 kilometers, 319 liters it has run now. So that 32,319 kilometers this vehicle has run. In this 32,000 kilometers, I think in 80 years, 8 into 4, 32, so 4,000 kilometers per year. This 32,000 kilometers are run in 80 years. So around 4,000 kilometers per year. So the mileage, most of the running is to this Kovalancheri, from here to Kovalancheri, here to Kadayirippu. Very rarely we go to long trips like Perumbavoor or Ernakulam or Parur. That is very rare trips. Once in a month or once in 3 months or something like that. Longer trips are rare. When daughter was studying, occasionally I used to take it to her college. Now that was also very rare. Son in entrance I have not taken it till now. Even though it was raining, we put the raincoat and went. So rarely. So it has not gone to long trips. Mostly the trips are from here to Kadayirippu and back. So that is 7 kilometers. Here to Kovalancheri and back, that is 2.5 kilometers. 2 kilometers only, but if you go there, you take your turn and all, it will come to 2.5 kilometers. So 2.5 kilometers, another is 7 kilometers to and fro journey. So the smaller trips, 10 only you may get for 1 liter petrol. If you go for a longer trip from here to Perimala, if you go, the vehicle, that road is good, MC road, traffic is okay, medium traffic only. In that roads you may get 12 to 14 kilometers. 14, I don't know, maybe 12 kilometers plus you will get. Mileage side, Toyota is not as good as Suzuki cars. Suzuki is having better mileage. I think most of the car gets over 14 kilometers mileage. So Suzuki, I think mileage is, Toyota, I think if you in local trips you will get 10 kilometers only. Suzuki you may get over 12 kilometers in local trips. 800 I used to get 15 kilometers in local trips, but 800 and Wagoner are highly mileage vehicles. I cannot compare with other vehicles. Maruti 800 and Maruti Wagoner, both are very high mileage vehicle. Maruti Wagoner I think 1000 cc, 800 was 800 cc. So those two vehicles are very good mileage. So around 15 kilometers with AC I got in all local trips in 800. Wagoner also I had similar mileage is there. So generally most of the Suzuki vehicle you get a 14 kilometer mileage even in local trips. Most of the Suzuki vehicles that below 1250 cc, below 1250 cc Suzuki vehicles, you get mileage of 14 kilometers. So it has a advantage of 4 kilometers in mileage when you compare with Toyota. This Suzuki 1.5 liter it won't get like that. I think maybe Suzuki's 1.5 liter car, which one is the 1. That is the Ciaz and all. That may not be getting this 14 kilometers. It may be getting lesser. Toyota it is 1.5 liter. That's the problem. It's a bigger 6C vehicle, so mileage is lesser.